It's pretty easy to overlook, isn't it? The little ways our daily habits affect our health.
Definitely.
But what if some of those seemingly innocent things are actually putting one of your body's most crucial nerves at risk,
Yeah.
especially as you get older?
Yeah, that's a real concern.
Today, we're going to uncover some, I think, surprising truths about your sciatic nerve and how you can protect it.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to the Deep Dive. We're exploring what we're calling silent assassins. These everyday routines that, well, often without us even realizing it, can silently damage your sciatic nerve.
Right.
Our insights today come mainly from Dr. Lisa's work. She's a traditional medicine practitioner from Vietnam. Over 20 years, she's focused on natural nerve pain relief, particularly for seniors.
And the scale of this problem is really quite striking. You know, stats show over 40% of Americans over 60 will experience sciatica.
Wow, 40%.
Yeah. But here's what's really eye-opening from Dr. Lisa's research.
Right.
Less than 10% of those people actually connect their pain back to their own habits.
Only 10%.
Less than 10. And her findings suggest that staggering 85% of people over 60 are doing these risky things every day without knowing the potential long-term harm.
Okay, let's unpack that a bit. For anyone maybe not totally familiar, the sciatic nerve is, well, it's pretty amazing.
It really is.
It's the longest and thickest nerve in your whole body. Starts in the lower back, goes through the hips, buttocks, and then branches down each leg, like a major highway for signals.
Exactly, a communication superhighway.
And when it gets compressed or irritated, it doesn't just, hurt a bit. It sends out these clear warning signals.
Very clear signals.
Signals we often just ignore until things get really bad. Like, think about just habitually crossing your legs, maybe. We're always leaning on one side when you stand.
Small things, right? Seemingly innocent.
Yes, small actions, big consequences over time.
That's such a crucial point. We tend to underestimate nerve damage because, well, you can't see it like a broken bone.
Right. Out of sight, out of mind.
Exactly. And while a bone usually heals, nerve damage can unfortunately be permanent. These habits, they seem so benign, but they create this cascade of problems that can genuinely wreck your quality of life. Dr. Lisa has seen so many patients who ignored those early warnings and ended up with severe issues. Chronic pain limiting everything they do, or even in really bad cases, loss of bladder control or paralysis.
That's terrifying.
It is. And another thing to consider is that while traditional medicine is great for acute pain, sometimes the focus is more on meds for symptoms.
Symptom management.
Right, rather than really digging into and guiding patients to fix these underlying habit-driven root causes.
Okay, so our mission for this deep dive is pretty clear then. We're going to identify 5 common daily habits that are secretly stressing and potentially damaging your sciatic nerve. We'll look at the dangerous complications that can pop up if these habits aren't addressed, and crucially, why taking action quickly is so important.
Absolutely.
We're really keen to share these insights, hoping they help you protect your mobility, keep your independence, and really kind of shape your future self.
Yeah, empower people with knowledge.
So let's jump right into these 5 daily habits Dr. Lisa's work really shines a light on. These are major culprits for sciatic issues, especially as we age. The first one, it might seem obvious, but its impact, often underestimated. It's our sitting postures.
Indeed. We spend so much time sitting, don't we? Desk, car, couch.
Hours every day.
And lots of us just fall into postures that put direct pressure on the sciatic nerve or mess up our spinal alignment. Think about that common habit, keeping a thick wallet in your back pocket.
Oh yeah, the wallet thing.
Or maybe your phone back there. When you sit, it creates this uneven pressure point right under your glute, can really compress the nerve.
Makes sense.
And similarly, constantly slouching, hunching over, or even just crossing your legs for long stretches that can twist your spine and pelvis, putting undue stress right where the nerve starts its journey down.
I know I'm guilty of some of those. It's just so easy to slip into that slouch.
We all do it.
What's the next habit we should be watching out for?
Okay, our second silent assassin is what Dr. Lisa refers to as quick fix postures or compensatory movements.
Compensatory movements.
Yeah, it's about the unconscious ways we adjust our bodies to avoid maybe a little discomfort or just to exert less effort. Often happens when bending or lifting.
Ah, okay, like taking a shortcut.
Exactly. So instead of bending at the knees to lift something heavy, maybe you just round your back and hinge right from your waist.
Oof, yeah. Heard that's bad.
Puts immense strain on your lower spine and, by extension, that sciatic nerve. Or maybe you always pivot awkwardly on one foot instead of moving your feet properly, creating a twisting motion. These little micro traumas, they really add up over decades.
That makes total sense.
Right.
We're always looking for the path of least resistance, right? But turns out that path can be pretty damaging.
It really can.
Okay, what about what we put on our feet? Does that play a role?
Oh, absolutely. The third habit is unsupportive or inappropriate footwear. Now, high heels often get the blame, and sometimes rightly so.
Sure.
But it's not just about height. Shoes that offer basically no arch support, like completely flat sandals, flip-flops maybe,
Yeah.
or even just really worn-out sneakers that have lost all their cushioning and structure, these can seriously disrupt your natural gait and the alignment of your whole spine.
How so?
Well, when your feet aren't properly supported, it changes the entire biomechanics of your body. It throws things off from your ankles all the way up your legs to your hips and into your lower back, increases the stress load on your sciatic nerve.
Wow.
Your feet are literally your foundation, right? So if that foundation is unstable, the whole structure sitting on top of it can suffer.
That's a great reminder. Everything is connected.
Yeah.
Okay, speaking of foundations and support, what about when we're not even conscious? When we're asleep?
You're leading right into our fourth habit, sleep positions. It's a big one. We spend, roughly a third of our lives asleep? Right. And an improper sleep posture can put prolonged pressure on your spine and that sciatic nerve. For instance, sleeping on your stomach.
Yeah.
That often forces your head to one side for hours, twisting your neck and spine right down. Or, say, sleeping on your side without good pillow support between your knees.
I've heard about the pillow trick.
It helps because without it, your top leg can drop down, misaligning your hips and putting strain on your lower back and the nerve running through there. It's this sustained, kind of gentle compression, but night after night, it can have really profound effects over time.
That's fascinating, especially because sleep is supposed to be when our bodies recover.
Exactly. It should be restorative.
Okay, so we've covered sitting, movement, shoes, and sleep. What's the final habit? You mentioned 5. Is this one maybe more surprising?
I think for many people, yes. The fifth habit, and it's one Dr. Lisa consistently emphasizes, is chronic stress and unresolved emotional tension.
Stress. How does stress link to the sciatic nerve specifically?
Well, it might seem unrelated, but stress has a very direct impact on your physical body. When you're under chronic stress, your muscles, particularly those in your lower back and your glutes, right near the sciatic nerve pathway, tend to tense up.
Like bracing yourself constantly.
Precisely. This constant muscle contraction can put sustained pressure directly on or around the sciatic nerve. And furthermore, stress can fuel inflammation throughout the body, which can then aggravate any existing nerve irritation.
Wow.
It's just such a powerful reminder that our mental and emotional states are, completely intertwined with our physical well-being.
That really does bring it all together, doesn't it? I mean, thinking about it, we're probably all guilty of some of these things. That slouch on the couch, letting stress pile up.
It's easy to do.
Yeah, and it's so easy to dismiss these little things until you hear just how serious the long-term impact could be. It really, it shifts your perspective on those seemingly small daily choices.
It absolutely should.
Okay, let's maybe recap the core message from today's deep dive then. We've seen how these, seemingly harmless daily habits, like certain ways we sit, relying on those quick fix postures, our shoe choices, even how we sleep, and chronic stress too.
All of them.
They all have this potentially profound, maybe even devastating impact on sciatic nerve health. Particularly, it seems, for those of us over 60.
That's the crux of it. But despite how serious these issues sound, what's really empowering is knowing there's immense hope. There's real power in your hands.
Right.
This kind of habit-induced sciatic damage, it's largely reversible. The key is acting quickly enough.
Acting quickly. How quickly?
Dr. Lisa often talks about what she calls the 90-day rule. From her observation, within about 90 days of ongoing, untreated sciatic pain,
3 months.
roughly 3 months, the body can start to lay down scar tissue around the nerve, or the supporting muscles might begin to weaken or atrophy. That makes the damage much harder, sometimes even impossible to fully reverse.
So that 90 days is like a critical window.
Exactly. It's a critical window where your body's own innate healing capacity is still really strong for these types of injuries. There's still a great chance for recovery if you make changes.
So, all right, what does this practically mean for you listening right now? We'd really encourage you to take some immediate, actionable steps.
Small steps can make a big difference.
Yeah. Maybe choose just one habit we talked about today. Could be how you sit, Maybe switching your shoes, perhaps trying that pillow between the knees when you sleep.
Just pick one.
And commit to changing just that one thing for the next 7 days. See what happens. Just observe how your body responds. You might actually be quite surprised.
And if we connect this small action to the bigger picture, it aligns perfectly with a profound saying in traditional Vietnamese medicine.
Oh yeah, what's that?
The best time to plant a tree was 20 years ago. The second best time is now.
Ah, like that.
It's not just about trees, obviously. It emphasizes that your body has these remarkable healing capabilities, especially when we remove the barriers, these barriers created by our seemingly harmless daily patterns.
Right.
When your daily habits start working with your body's natural ability to repair itself, really significant improvement is possible.
And thinking back to those scenarios we sort of painted earlier, the subtle changes you make today could literally mean the difference between, facing declining mobility down the road,
Yeah.
or enjoying a vibrant, pain-free life, staying independent. This deep dive really hammers home that your decisions today directly shape that future self.
It's true. The power really lies in those daily choices.
So maybe a final thought to leave you with.
Considering everything we've discussed today, all these silent assassins in our daily routines, what stands out most to you? What was the most surprising or impactful insight about your own daily habits and how they connect to your nerve health?
Something to reflect on. Now, just a crucial reminder before we wrap up. The information we've shared in this deep dive is intended for educational purposes only.
Very important.
It is absolutely not a substitute for professional medical advice. Please, always consult with your healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your health routine, especially if you have existing medical conditions or if you're taking medications.
Always check with your doctor or qualified practitioner first.